What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the New York Islanders. Now, before we get started with the free agency, we're going to check out the awards. I think this will be a good time each year to check them out. So, Stanley Cup went to the Chicago Blackhawks. Presidents went to the Dallas Stars, Clarence Campbell, obviously Blackhawks, and Canadians. The Habs were the team that made it to the Cup and unfortunately lost. 2 years running, two Canadian teams made it to the Cup and lost. That sucks. All right, so player awards. Art Ross went to Sagan. Hart went to Sagan. Yeah, a lot's going to go to Sagan. James Norris went to Justin Falk, all right. Lady Byng went to Tyler Sagan. Calder went to a McLeod. Conn Smythe went to Patrick Kane. Vezina, 3 years running. Vasilevsky, damn. William M. Jennings went to a Markstrom. Bill Masterton, Tyson Barrie. The Selke went to Bergeron again. All right, nice. And then Ted Lindsay went to Sagan. And the Richard went to Tarasenko. So, damn, Sagan took home, 5 trophies? 4. That's still a lot. That's still quite a lot of trophies to take home, man. All right, well, he had a tremendous year. So, there we go. All right, now, free agency time. So, I was reading you guys' comments, doing a bit of thinking. And there is a couple. The one move I was considering making was going for a guy like Yossi. And he wants 4 years, and I'd give him that, 3 or 4 years. And I could probably get him to a very similar deal that Carlson's on. Now, like I said, the reason I'm getting this is we can then package in Letty. But I'm not gonna package in Letty yet. I'm gonna wait, and I'll show you what I'm waiting for. I'm gonna see if Soderstrom is gonna get enough growth to be a starter. If not, I might package in Soderstrom and Letty for a goalie here. But first things first, I'm going to see how much I'd have to spend. Oh yeah, we can get this guy for about the same price. Now, Carlson's on 4 years left, I think. Yeah, Carlson has 4 years left at 7.5. I might want to do less years, but because I don't think we'll need Yossi for as long. But then again, because he is already 30. I might just do 3 years then. It's a tough call. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I think I might just do 3 years. It's a safer bet. You know what? It's a much safer bet. We can always reassess after that, and it's not much money. It's not much of a difference. So St. Louis and Calgary, I don't know if either of the teams are kind of good. I'm going to try to save a bit of cash. I should at least. You know what? No. I want to make sure I get him. So I'm going to do 7.5. It's going to be the same contract as Carlson, just 1 year shy. Yeah, that'll be all right. So 7.5 for 3 years for that. Like I said, this guy will be playing in between both, the top 4 and the top 2 for the time being. And it should be affordable because we're going to be exploiting some entry levels here. That's what's going to be going on. Now, I wasn't initially going to go after Jokela, but I think I will now just because I have a spot for him. With Belmar leaving, it does leave a spot open in the bottom 4. And you know what? Might as well go for this guy. He's decent enough defensively. 79, really good shot blocking and stick checking. The awareness, could get better over time. He's got some decent offensive stats, a decent shot. I just want to see what this guy might, see if he might turn out to be something. It's not too bad. Also, someone said to check out one of the... Oh, or I can go for this guy. Yeah, see, I need a forward. It's either... Yeah, okay. So what I was thinking is getting this guy and playing him on the third line with our 2 new guys, the 2 guys we just drafted, and having a full line of 20-year-old players. Or I could go for Vince Cook here as a defensive player. Defensive 2-way forward. I'm a little torn. And then but I'll have to have Cizikas playing on that third line. Or Hansel. Which neither of those are too bad. But... You know what? I'm going to try to exploit the entry levels here. We got to go young. That's the whole idea here this year is we're getting a lot of young guys. Let's try to sign this Jokela guy, and I'll play him third line. I'm going to try to boost him up. If he can become better than Beauvillier, then hey, maybe he's our, better for the second line. Either way, it's a free player right now. We'll see what he turned out to be. In which case, I'll leave all these guys unsigned. I know there's third liner. Oh, that's Nail Yakupov. First, I thought it was going to... I didn't look at the age. For some reason, I thought it said 20 over there for a second. I thought it was like a computer generated. I wasn't even looking. That's Nail Yakupov. Yeah, he's dirty. He got done dirty in this game. Oh, poor guy. He was ruined. All right, yeah, this Cook guy. Now, I'm not going to lie. He's pretty good defensively, but we have defensive players. We can't really afford too much more. I know it's a 2-way deal, but I'll let the computer snag him up. All right, and I think that was it for our signings here. Now, it might be smart. Someone was saying I might want to get a goalie. And now, it won't be any of these guys who are starters, most likely. Because I want to see, yeah, someone who's an in-between. Unfortunately, there's no, like, yeah. Well, I could use this guy as a backup for a bit. Yeah. All right. So what was suggested was to pick up a goalie like this, just in case Luukkonen isn't ready for the backup role, which makes sense. I think he will be. So I'm gonna get this guy and not Khudobin. I'm gonna go after a guy who's more, more of a guy who's looking like he's more of an AHLer. I wonder if he'll accept this one by one. Hopefully he will. So go for this guy because he could get away with playing backup for a bit. But if Luukkonen, in case Luukkonen needs a bit more time down there, but I do think Luukkonen's going to become listed as a backup at some point in this year. I don't know if it'll be after the free agency jumps or what, but yeah, I'm going to sign this guy just to be safe, a one-by-one deal. We can afford that right now. Remember, we will be getting rid of Letty's contract, so that's a thing. So after we sign this guy, we're still going to have a bit more cash, and we'll have even more when we get rid of Letty. So we don't even need to worry about Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck can just chill down there in the junior or the AHL for all I care. But I think that's it. I'm going to double check. We have DeMello for depth, and we signed a depth forward too, so I'm pretty sure we don't need anything. So I'm actually just going to advance a couple days here. Depth guys don't really disappear too quick anyway, so if we do end up needing one, we could always look back. But this free agency, man, this could be big for us. Hopefully we get both of these guys. Now, we did get... All right, so we got the goalie, and we got Jokela, so sweet. And this guy might actually get a jump before the season, too. That can happen. So he might actually be listed as a third liner. Now, Yossi is the last one we're waiting on, and we got Roman Yossi, too. So he liked the cash offer. Awesome. We now have a much stronger defensive core, and as Dahlin gets better... and starts to get into that top 2 role, Yossi's listed as top 4. So everything's going to work out really well right now, I think. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm going to take a quick look, though. Trade screen's easier to do this, by the way. You don't have to click so much as you do getting into the contracts screen. So we're going to here's what our lines are going to be looking like right now. So we're going to have... I'll sort by overalls. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Actually, I forgot. We didn't... I shouldn't have actually signed that guy. Because I completely forgot about Cullen jumping in here. Well, that's my bad. Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever. We have another Red Elite now. So, yeah. Anyway. But our lines are going to look something like this. It'll have to, we'll have Barzal, Panarin, Bailey, most likely. Beauvillier, Hosang. We maybe get rid of Dalcall at this point. Or, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But then we'll have Klein on the third line with Stevenson. Prince is nothing. Cullen will be playing somewhere in the NHL. I'm not too sure where yet. And then Bellows, of course, maybe fourth line. And then Hansel, Cizikas. Probably trade Cizikas. I'm going to keep Hansel, but I'm going to trade Cizikas. Yeah, because we're not going to need him anymore. So that's what's going to happen. But then we'll have Jokela on either third or fourth line. We'll have plenty of guys to choose from. So we'll probably be needing to make a couple trades to actually free up some space. But that's all right. And then defensively... Yep. And as Dahlin gets better, Yossi, he'll be able to fall into that top 4 really well. It's interesting. Oh, actually, Carlson's listed as top 4 now, too. Interesting. Yeah, so we'll be getting rid of Letty, Spurgeon, and then Petrovic. And hilariously, this guy's really demoralized. We'll have to hope he fixes himself. But if not, whatever. But yeah, that's it. We got the depth, I think. We got everything. So looking pretty good right now. And we're going to advance up, get the lines start to get sorted, and then we'll consider making the trades. Alright, so this trade's been offered to me, and I might accept it because it'll get rid of Clutterbuck. Not that we really need to worry about his contract or anything, but it would be nice to get that weight off our chest. And this guy coming through, I can play on my AHL or use him as depth. He's not terrible. So, 1-year contract, that price is a bit much, sure, but... I don't know. This Exelby guy is just a red top 6 at 56 overall. I wouldn't be too upset getting rid of him. It gets rid of Clutterbuck. I'm just going to accept this. All right. Well, we need to be making some trades right now because some exciting things have happened with our jumps. I'll say that. Exciting. That was yeah. I'll just show you. So Klein is an 82. We drafted him at 80. He got a 2 overall jump. Bouchard is NHL ready for top 6, so that's great. What else? Oh yeah, Colin, he's 81. There's some other stuff that happened too. Let me just sort by overalls here because you'll see. Dal Call's up to an 84. Ho-Sang actually stayed at an 83, so he might be capped out around there, which isn't bad, but I mean, I don't know if that's long term here anymore. Anyway, there's Klein. Yeah, you can see Stevenson did the same thing. Drafted him at 80 overall. He jumped up to an 82. Purely ready for the third line now. He's absolutely filthy. And, yeah, Jokela. I mean, we just got insane jumps. Just absolutely insane jumps. So, we're going to be making some trades now. And we might be able to trade Leddy for something else. Now, Soderstrom got a bit of a jump, but he's not quite listed as a starter. He's 83. Luukkonen not quite listed as a backup, but he's like an inch away. So we could try these two together. Or package in Soderstrom and some other piece for something. But as of right now, there's guys we got to get rid of. I think maybe even both Hansel and Cizikas. Because we also have Rasmus Kupari now, 77 overall only, but listed as fourth line, and I think I give him a shot. I think I put him on that fourth line. I don't know. That's it's a tough call, but I'd rather train this guy to be a role player, so I might actually stunt him on purpose in the AHL this year, just for one more year. And you know what? I might actually lean towards that and keep Hansel, but I can get rid of Cizikas. It's a tough call on that, but perhaps it might benefit us long term to have this guy as a role player instead. So that's what I think I'm going to do, but we need to get rid of Cizikas here. So Cizikas has got to get out of here, and I can trade him for pretty much anything, so I will. We don't really need much, so probably just some picks. That's really all I can think of. I mean, we don't need any role players, anything. So we're good on all fronts. Maybe a 4. Can I get a 4 for Cizikas? Hopefully. Not quite. He don't want to take on the... Yeah, it's not a great contract. I can retain, so that's not a big deal. I don't really mind retaining. I don't want to retain the whole thing. Can I just retain like 25% or something? Would that be better? Yeah. Okay, so cool. Oh, wow. They could have got... I guess a 4 was not enough, but a 4 feels like a lot for someone like Cizikas, but whatever. Cool. I'm alright with it then. So I'm actually going to call back up Hansel then, because he'll be playing up there. Or is that already too many? Or is that too many defensemen? I can't remember. Okay, so I think I got these lines set up how I want them to be. So looking like for now, Panarin, Barzal, Bailey, Dalcal, Beauvillier, Ho-Sang, Klein, Jokela, and Cullen, and then Bellows, Hansel, Stevenson. Now, since it's looking like more so Stevenson is going to be more of like maybe a depth type player, or like at least more of a role player. I don't mind playing him below his role for a little bit. Cullen, we need to be a big time scorer, so I'm playing him directly in his role, and he'll probably change midway through, in which case we'll probably move Bailey and move up Ho-Sang. I would rather hold on to my young guys. I don't need Bailey as much. Yeah, it depends on how things are looking. And then also we got to worry about Klein maybe jumping up onto the second line. What the heck we're going to do in that situation. But for now, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But this is a young, very young team. An incredibly young team now. I mean, look at that. That's a lot of young forwards. And that's good. So, yeah, the whole Bellows thing. This guy's more of a role player, so I don't mind playing him below his role. Stevenson, same kind of deal. At least for now. I'm thinking they'll probably be moving up. So we might be making a lot of trades this year to make room for some of the younger guys. But, yeah. So, defensively, Yossi, Carlson, Dahlin, Spurgeon, then Bouchard and Petrovic. We're going to play Bouchard over here. I don't know what kind of player he's going to turn out to be. Hopefully, he can lock things down defensively. I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens. And then, goalies, Soderstrom and this guy. Now, what I want to do with Soderstrom, and the reason I might want to hold on to Leddy for the time being, is to wait and see. I want to wait and see if Soderstrom has a good year. If he has a good year, he can perhaps get some statistical growth. And then he would be worth a lot. If we might be able to tender and trade, or just, yeah, something. But yeah, if he gets statistical growth, his value will shoot up. Or we can say, if he's not doing good, package him together with Leddy and then trade for a spot filler goalie for a couple years while, you know, we wait for Luukkonen or whatever. Maybe it might just be 1 year. So that's, I think, the plan of action, at least what I'm leaning towards right now for that. I'm going to hold on to Letty, just keep him scratched. Seems fucked up, I know, but whatever. Just keep him scratched here. I didn't want to play him AHL. I wanted to play a couple of the guys I had down there. So, yeah, that's what we're looking at. Power play set up like this. Dahlin's still on the top unit. And then Hosang, Beauvillier, Dalcal, Cullen on the point, and then Yossi on the second unit manning that. All right, and 4-man, you can take a quick look at it. Looks pretty standard. Here's the penalty kill. Now, I got Yossi on the top PK unit and Carlson on the second, just to give, you know, split their ice time up relatively well. Spurgeon there, then Petrovic, defenseman. He's great as a penalty killer. And for our forwards, Hansel with Klein, and then Jokela, because he's pretty damn good defensively, with Stevenson. We'll see. We'll see how he does in that role. He's not the greatest center, only faced off 73, but we'll see. Here's a 3-man, same pairings, Jokela, Hansel. We'll see how our PK does. All right, so now extras. We'll take a quick look. Here's the 4-on-4. Beauvillier, Dalcal, because Dalcal is more the shooter, and it's looking like I might be keeping him longer than Hosang. But at this rate, I don't know. A lot of things are changing right now. Let's see, 4-on-4. Jokela, Cullen, that's the second one. Yeah, I decided to go with this. Jokela, just to see what he's going to turn out to be, and Cullen, because sniper. And then those two pairings. 3-on-3, very similar forward pairings, and Carlson, Dahlin, then Yossi. All right, we already saw the goaltender situation. Depth guys, DeMello and Brown. Letty is here. But hey, if we get an injury, Letty can jump in there. So, hey, until we figure out what we're going to do with him. Messed up leaving him scratched, I know, but whatever. All right, you can take a quick... I'll show you ours AHL. We can see the young guys coming in here. Still got some ringers in certain roles, but for the most part, a lot of our young guys coming through. Right down the middle. We're going to keep Kupara here. I know he's listed as 4th line, but he's not quite ready. You know what I mean? He's got a great shot, and I think that's boosting him up. He needs to get his defensive... He needs to just get everything a bit more fine-tuned. So I don't mind playing him below his role, because, again, I don't mind if he stunts too much, because this guy's just a pure... He's just looking like we want him to be a defensive role player. So we'll see how he does from here. And then, yeah, I got all the elites. All the elites down the middle. Let's see. There's another red elite. A top 6 in there. But, yeah, we have no other forwards, so a lot of our forwards are in the juniors still. Here's what our AHL is looking like. Now, this guy is already listed as depth. He might get a bit higher, but his defensive stats are not that great. Defensive awareness is fine. Stick checking and shot blocking suck, which for defensemen you need. So I don't mind him being there. I'd rather this guy be a ringer. Look at those offensive stats. It's insane. And then Pellick, and then these two guys are who I wanted to play. These two guys with the top 6 potential. Just because I get both, you know, maybe turn out to be something okay. All right, and I'm not really going to go through the special teams too much, but Luukkonen still listed as a starter, and Hallinan actually got a decent jump. This guy could be a future backup, and him and Luukkonen are very similar ages, and yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're both finished too, so here we go. We're the new Predators. All right, and you can see here, nothing really that matters is scratched. Davidson. I don't get why that guy dropped down so hard. I just don't get it, but I'm not playing him. I got Bouchard up, so screw you, Davidson. You're not even going to get played in the AHL now. Eat it. All right, well, there's the lines, and I don't think there's any more trades to make, like I said. We're just going to pretty much wait with Letty and see what happens. So, all right, at this point, you guys going to probably want to make your guesses and stuff for the forwards, for the point leaders and stuff like that. So if you did it in the last video, just if you want to keep the same ones, you know, bring it over to this one. But yeah. So this is actually looking interesting, and you know what? I should in the future we'll probably, you know, when it gets deeper in, I'm gonna have to start showing the rest of the lines because the league changes so much and stuff like that. So we'll be doing that probably starting next year. But for now, I think we're ready to sim. Yep. I think we're ready to go here. So the youth movement is now in full effect. It's looking pretty damn solid. I'm excited about it. I really am. So Letty's going to be losing some chemistry. Now I hope it doesn't affect us too much in the locker room, but we'll find out soon enough if Soderstrom's the real deal. Our defensive core is a lot better. Shut down and everything all the way around. So if Soderstrom's struggling, then I think Soderstrom is, you know, struggling, and I don't know if he's going to get that much better. He is 24, I mean, and only 83, so yeah. We'll see how he does. Oh, wow, this is... okay. Weirdly placed here. I don't even know if that was long enough. That might not have even been long enough. Let me even stop. I don't even know. Was that even the first month and a half? I'm losing it here. Yeah, it was. Okay, yeah. It's the calendar is just weird that where the days are appearing. On the one on that one was really throwing me off. Felt like it was the previous month for some reason. Bouchard was injured, but he's fine. It's minor. It's preseason. He's fine. All right, so let's get going with the scouting here. Start standard. I'll start with my usual standard stuff. All right, so preseason we're looking good so far. But it is preseason. We'll have to see what happens when the regular season kicks in. Yeah, we're compliant. We're all good in that. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so here we go. Preseason's over. We had a good preseason, but it looks like we lost to Winnipeg. Yep. 4-1 loss in the first game of the season. Answer back with a 3-2 win against the Rangers. That's good. Dallas, they were a good team last year. Tough loss there. We get a point, but we allowed some goals. Scored a lot, but we allowed some goals. So we're really going to have to see how Soderstrom's doing here, because that's the big thing. That's the only reason I'm holding on to Leddy. I want to see if I'll need his value to trade for a spot-filling goaltender. All right, there's a nice win. That's more like it. That's more like it. 2 in a row like that. Oh, and then a lot more. We score a lot, but we allow so much. Yikes. Okay. I don't really care about you. There we go. Another win, but we are allowing some goals still. Defense should be better with that. I mean, our defensive core is better. So, I mean, we should be having a better time of it right now. But unfortunately, it's a bit rough in the early going. At least we're not jumping out the way I think we should. Yeah, like we score a crap ton. Man, we've had a lot of minor injuries, but none of them have had to be replaced. That's actually crazy. I've never had that happen. That was a lot in a row. There was like 4 there. Now, okay, there's an actual real injury now. Oh, no, he's fully... Never mind. These guys... Ooh. Wally Walterholm. No, you want DeMello, though. That's unfortunate. What is that name? Who the hell are you? Eric Wally Walterholm. That's such a cool name. 21. He's actually built kind of cool as a role player, but I don't know if he ever gets there. It's funny. It's funny for the memes, but not for DeMello. I need DeMello. I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. There's another nice win. VGK sucks. Let's beat him. There you go. Why does it Petrovic on my block? That should never be a... You're fired, assistant coach. Seriously. Petrovic should not be on my block. He's a top 6 guy. He's bona fide. I don't get what your problem is. He's literally playing. I know because we got Leddy. Probably it's throwing the whole thing off. And it's like, oh, I got too many defensemen. Ow. Surprisingly, I haven't seen any pop-ups about Leddy yet. Unless I'm just not... No, we keep losing locker room chemistry, I feel like. He's been injured with elbow surgery. Wow! February 6th, so Pelech is done. Yeah, Pelech is pretty much done. Well, Davidson, I guess. We got Davidson. I might throw him in there. It's in that top role. This guy can't grow anymore. How are they done, though? Plus, how are you doing as a pair? Pretty good together. You guys are terrible. Yep. How's Aho been doing? Yeah, you know what? Let's give him a nice lockdown guy. There's no one... Oh, he's jumped up a bit more in morale, so let's give him some ice time then. Hold on, who's this? I don't think any... No, nothing. Yeah, that's right. And Quenneville's some 7th D, so I don't care about him either. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. We'll give him a nice shutdown guy, even though he's a lefty. Who cares? Nolan Kerr. That's a long-ass injury. I'm glad that's to my AHL. Alright, come on. Need to answer back with a win. There you go. Roman Yossi's injured with a mild concussion. That's our first major one. Estimated return is the 23rd. That's not too long. It's only a mild concussion. He's fine. So in this play, I'll probably... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move Dahlin up and give him some time on the top pairing. And then I'll put in DeMello. Actually, no. Oh, yeah. Forgot Leddy. You know what? Yeah. Forgot about Leddy. That's what... We'll keep... Yeah, we'll just keep everything... You know what? No. Actually, yeah. I'll sub him in all lines, but I'll give Dahlin top time with Carlson for a bit. Just a little taste. Just a little taste of the future. We'll still do that. All right. There's a nice W. Nice W right there. Shutout. All right. And then we get shut out. All right. Montreal's trash. Better beat him. Roman Yossi's available. Let's wait till he's full heal. Don't need to rush him back. We got Leddy. Let's use him. We got Leddy for a bit. Okay. 2 weeks. Roman Yossi's fully healed. All right, so he's going right back in there. Come on. There we go. Wouldn't let me click anything there for a minute. All right, so Dolan goes back down. Hopefully he did pretty well in those last couple of games. I couldn't really check or anything, but who knows. Interestingly, I think his plus-minus shot up there, but it looks like our top 4 is struggling again, and I think it has a lot to do with our second line being a bit one-dimensional. These guys are offense pure. Besides Beauvillier, he's the only one with a bit of defense, but the rest of these guys, yeah, they're kind of like a pure offensive line, which I don't think helps our cause. It really doesn't. So that's why the low overall guys, while their offensive stats look good, they're one-dimensional. You know, it's a bunch of Godolbins right here, basically. They don't back check. Oh, Klein's already up to 83. Bit of morale. Okay. Yeah, anyway. Colin hasn't grown yet, but that's fine. It's still very early. Let's keep it going here. Let's finish this off. That's a tough loss. We get a point. That's all right. Another loss. Wait a second. Come on, guys. Oof. Bunch of losses in a row. We better answer with... Oh, my goodness. 4 losses in a row. 12-8, and now Carlson's injured. Oh, shoot. Was that a major injury? I didn't see it. Maybe it gave me a message, and I clicked out of it too quick, but our lines don't say it. Yeah, we're fucking... How? Oh, my God. 26 points, and we're not even in a playoff spot right now. This division's ridiculously strong. How is that even pot? Jesus. We are in the strongest division in the NHL somehow. That is not fun. Yeah, he actually is injured, and I didn't even see how long it was going to be. I can check from here, right? No, I have to go to injury report. I didn't see how long. That's a freaking rough injury. I'm going to have to stuff. I'm going to have to just stuff into Mel because it won't let me exit right now. You know what? No, stuff in Letty. That's right. We got him for a reason. Letty's going in for his depth guy right now. Ugh. That's rough, man. I didn't expect us to be... Like, those 4 losses hurt, don't get me wrong, but you look at our record, 12-8-2, you wouldn't really expect that team to be out of a playoff spot. It's only by 1 point, but you can just see how tight this division really is. Man. Well, that's a rough way to end in that little stretch right there. That's not what you wanted to see, those losses in a row. But yeah, I still think our team defense needs some help. Our defensive core improved, yes, but... Yeah, look at that. Look how much we're scoring, man, but look how much we're letting in the goddamn biscuit. I think we got to make that trade. Power play is incredible. Oh my God, penalty kills in the toilet. Ouch. Yikes, that's horrible. No, that's actually horrible. So we got to fix that still. I guess they're just young. I don't know what's so wrong with that, but they are great defensive. Maybe it's just they're super young. Who knows? Yikes, though. We're better on the road than we are at home. Ugh. No, it's not. Those 4 games really hurt. Those 4 games really hurt, man. All right, well, Barzal's producing like a madman, as is Panarin. They're an incredible duo. Carlson, Dahlin are really... Oh, my God, look at Cullen. But, yeah, ooh, even our second line. Beauvillier, I was saying, not scoring as much as I thought they would. And they're all minuses. Everyone's a minus. You can't say our team defense did not improve, but look at where the plus minuses are mostly going. How's Yossi? Oh, who knows? Who even knows, man? The weird ass stuff's happening. Oh God, yes. No, Soderstrom's got to go, man. We need a goalie. That's plain and simple. We need a goalie. We can't rely. Yeah, Soderstrom, he's not ready. He's 24. He's only 83 still. I'd love to hold on to him to be a backup, but he's going to want some bigger money. We're not going to be able to afford him long term. I think we need to trade Soderstrom and Letty immediately and get a goaltender. That's just got to happen. This can't be it, man. This really can't be it. Yeah, I think that's got to be the biggest thing we got to do in next video, especially. I think that's going to be first thing on our agenda. That can't be it. You can't tell me that our defensive core did not improve, man. Our defensive core got better. It's just our goaltender situation, unfortunately, did not. Talbot was decent last year. Soderstrom was decent as the backup. He's not ready to be a starter. If he keeps this up, he's not getting statistical growth, so let's get rid of him. We need to just get rid of him right now, I think. That's what I'm leaning to. I'll check some progress reports and stuff like that right now because it would be good to see if Luukkonen jumped up to backup potential anyway. Yeah, Barzal's up there. Colin. Oh, shit. He just got a bunch of growth right there at the end. Yeah. He just got a bunch of growth there at the end. All right, senses, awareness went up. That's good. Shot went up a bit. Defense went up. That's good. He's not going to be a one. He's already better than half that second line defensively. uh, Skating wise, great skater. A bit of a physical game developing for him. And I like the way he produces. 10 penalty minutes. What is that? 2 fights? That'd be hilarious. All right, Barzal, I think that's statistical. Yeah, that's statistical. All right, Carlson, yeah, we know that. Panarin, same. Klein, I think that's some natural plus some morale. Nice. So good, he's growing. Bellows, he's got statistical minuses. Huh. Why'd he get minuses? Then he's got morale pluses. Or, yeah, interesting. Not too sure why he would get statistical minuses. He didn't have a terrible year last year. Whatever. All right, Yossi. Dahlin's got, hopefully that's some natural growth. Or that's, nope, a bit of natural growth, but a lot of statistical in there. Still only 20 years old, man. He's 86 at 20 years old. All right, and then Letty, I don't even care. All right, in the system, this is what I care about. McKay's got a bit. Davidson, yeah, he's got, I think that's, how did he get statistical minuses from last year? That blows me away. He had a great year, I felt like. Maybe because he's a two-way and he didn't put up points? Oh, who knows? Not sure. Langen Brothers got a bit of growth, but so far it didn't look like Luukkonen's grown at all. So that's all right. It'll just chill there. All right, well, interesting stuff. And a major injury, which I will need to check. I skipped through it because I was trying to stop the sim because I wasn't too sure. Oh, it's right here. Because I wasn't too sure where we were at. Pending. Oh, he's pending eval. God damn it. It'll tell you, but unfortunately, pending evaluation. If I advance a day, will it tell me? Probably not. Nope, so I'm just going to have to wait there. Okay, well, tough. But, yeah, I think we should make that trade for some goalie, some kind of thing, because that's just unacceptable, that goes against. It's horrible. Like, that's god-awful. And, again, a lot has to do with the second line not being great defensively. And, I mean, our fourth line are great. Look at that. I mean, that plus minus is great. Third line is even okay. I mean, yeah, you can see the guys who are better defensively have better, and it's their second line. And the flip side is Spurgeon could be good defensively, and Dahlin's more of an offensive threat, though. I mean, neither of them are terrible, though, on the defensive end, but they need help from the forwards. They need guys back-checking. And, of course, we need help from the goaltenders. So, yeah, I'm not buying that it's our defensive core's fault. I think it's a combination of our goaltender plus the second line not being the strongest defensively. Dalcol is useless, and Ho-Sang is not that great either. And they're kind of at the end of their growth cycles here, so they're looking like trade bait pretty quickly. As soon as, like, you know, Cullen's already listed as second line, so yeah, if we're getting rid of someone, we might want to think about that. I do like Dalcol. He's just like a pure goal scorer and all. 10 goals already, which is nice, but I'd rather go with Cullen here because he's hybrid. Beauvillier is hybrid. Ho-Sang looks pure playmaker, so Cullen, I think, could just replace Dalcol immediately. Yeah. So maybe a couple trades, because Cullen's ready for second line, and I'm babying this guy. He's going up on the second line immediately. So either we can keep Dalcol and move up Ho-Sang, but I don't think that's really... I mean, he's kind of the same player. Exactly the same player as Bailey, and Bailey's not even doing that great. We need a goal scorer on this line. We don't have a goal. Panarin is supposed to be the goal scorer, but he's not really goal scoring right now. So, interesting. I'm not too sure what we can do with that. We can hold on to the call for a bit, put him up, but again, I think we'll suffer team defense-wise. So, yeah. Well, stuff to do, but it's fixable. All this stuff is fixable. And the good thing, if we do decide to move, we'll move one of them, either Bailey or Dalcol. And then Stevenson can actually play in his role. Yeah, and then we'll have to obviously replace him, grab a fourth line or something like that. But this is all fixable, but I definitely think we need to go after that goaltender. That's just unacceptable. Those are horrid. He's got 10 wins because he's getting carried by our offense. So, yeah, I think that we got to go for... We got to package him and Letty together for a goalie. I think that's just what we got to do. So, all right, give me your suggestions for other possible trades and stuff like that. But we're out of a playoff position, but our record's not bad. We're right there. So like I said, if we get a better goaltender, I think we shoot right back up there with the way we're scoring. We just need to fix that goals against. All right, guys, and of course the penalty kill. So, yeah, just let me know about all that stuff. Remember to leave that like, and I will see you guys in the next one.